are going to take a little quick break before Tellis gets back on the stand. Gives us an opportunity to bring in our guest for this hour.
Because they don't want the jury to see him walking to the stand and visualizing him with a really big hat.
Yeah, and that outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good move, you know.
It's smart, sure.
Yeah.
Got to do something here.
Yeah.
I mean, after Tellis
don't know if it's
taking
going
the
to
stand.
work, but it's a good move. Don't let the jury see you walking when there's video of someone walking before the murders and after.
That is you.
Likely.
National Trial Attorney Mike Jaafar is going to join us now. Michael, what's your take on this whole entire situation? You know, one of the things that, when you're, for instance, inside a courtroom and, you're practicing and then you have the judge up there, sometimes you just have to wonder, one of the things you have to be in the courtroom is, efficient. And you hear Tellis on the stand, and the judge is in charge of making sure that he or she runs an efficient courtroom, and you have Tellis just going on and on and on and on. I don't know. Michael, you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, the judge is just looking forward to his appeal when he gets convicted. Ineffective assistance of counsel, every other, cockamamie excuse he's going to have. This whole thing is a circus. I feel bad for the defense attorney. See, defendants like this are not unfamiliar to anybody who's done public defender work. This is not a public defender situation, but they're not unfamiliar to you. It's a defendant who wants to take control of their case. But in hindsight, the craziness kind of makes sense, and I'll tell you why. It's complete craziness, by the way, because the forensic there's like a treasure map trail. I said that in the 4th grade, my teacher would draw a treasure map, and she would write these dots, and and then she'd go all the way to the treasure, and X marks the spot. That's exactly how the evidence looks like against Robert Tellis. It's like a treasure map for a 4th grader. Right? He did it. I mean, the whole allegedly veneer has worn off for me. We still have to say allegedly, but I don't see any chance that this gentleman is not going to get convicted. And it's very sad. It's not just sad for Gehrman and his family, but it's sad also for Robert Tellis's family, right? He's got kids, he's got a beautiful family. This is a sociopath. By the way, Tellis's behavior gives the definition of premeditated murder a whole new definition. There is premeditation to his premeditation. Everything he did was very premeditated-y. That's not a word, but I created it. It's very premeditated. He premeditated the premeditation. He made some good points in his defense, but it almost doesn't matter. Hey, I checked into Planet Fitness at 12:09 and all these things. I see why he had to take the stand, because I think he knows this is a Hail Mary. I mean, the guy does have a brain, right? He did pass the bar, and he broke down in tears when the cop showed up at his house. I think he knows that he was caught, despite how hard he did to cover it up. But honestly, the craziness of him taking the stand, what else could he have done? There's nothing else. There's a massive vault of evidence against him before he took the stand. And by him taking the stand, maybe a crazy juror will believe one or two of his points. You really do just have to create reasonable doubt in the mind of one of the jurors. I'm not saying that there's any chance he's going to get acquitted, but it kind of makes somewhat sense in a nonsensical case.